Yeah, it's been a long time we haven't done any review on Pumpcast.com. So I figured out I was going to do a review about a product I love and another one which I will probably love very soon. So the one I love is actually here as the used model, which is the one I use since like 3 months. And this is a new one. It's the BookBook for iPhone. So actually, long story short, when you are a child, you wear nothing with you. Then you get older, you get an ID card, and so you have to wear a wallet. And later on, you get a car, so you have to wear a wallet in one pocket, and on the other one your key cards. And later on, you get a phone. In my case, and then you have 3 things. And so for years, I've been looking for. There's no real solution for the key card, but for something to have the wallet and the iPhone. And this is it. This is the BookBook. So first of all, I'm gonna show you the new one, and there is a reason why there is a new one here on the table and an old one. So you love those unpacking with one hand. So a very, very nice package. Let's put this guy aside. We'll speak about the compass later. So this is the package, which is in a very nice kind of pseudo leather plastic package, whatever, and it comes with this very nice piece here of paper around it. So this is a new one. There's not much to it. Actually, that's pretty much it. Some explanations here and nothing else. So that's a new one, and that's an old one. So from the beginning on, the thing that might strike you is that the new one looks very new and the old one, which is only 2 months old, looks very old. But that's solely on purpose, because this is meant to be kind of a book, and so the leather here, which is actual leather, will get kind of this old look. So to be honest, I was kind of surprised at the beginning. But the good thing is, since it's leather, it's really lasting for long. So anyways, let's look into it. Inside of this guy, normally you have a false iPhone, a paper iPhone, which I gave my little daughter. Now she is having a lot of fun. And this is where I love this company called 12 South, because they totally look at the details, and they stick you a nice thank you button here. And so basically it's a very basic wallet. It's a US wallet, because European wallets are more complicated. So here you stick the iPhone. I'll show you in a minute. And here you put your ID card. This is also a very US centric, because I don't think in Europe we put our ID here. I actually put my disc alarm promo because we don't need to show our ID at so many places. Like when we buy beer, we don't have to show our ID. But it's good that it's very minimalistic, because you can only put so many things here. You can put your card here, and then you have 2 other places for actual credit cards or things like that, for example. So you have 2 things. So the other thing that disturbed me a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's a good thing, is that you don't have a pocket inside here, to put your money. So you have to put it here. But this is typically American again, so you have to learn to... I started... folding my sheets, so €20 a year, in 3, and it works perfectly fine. Any sheet, just fold it in 3, and then you can put it here. So the only negative point, obviously, is you cannot really put coins. I've put coins in here, but it's actually very hard. With one hand, it's very hard. So now comes the reason why there is a new here on the table. So basically, the problem I had with this one after using it is that, as you can see, my iPhone is inside it, and the way you put it is actually very simple. Is you take this part out here, so it's this way, and then you take it out, and then you stick it in. That's pretty much it. So the problem I had was that if I put it back, so you can see the real way it is. If you can see on the top, it's covering the screen a little bit, and it's not supposed to be like that. And actually, it's kind of a problem, because sometimes the detector here would be covered, and so it will think that it has proximity. The proximity sensor will go on. So you see, it's here very weird, and it's not supposed to be like that. I was very surprised, because this company looks for perfection. So I get in touch with them and try to figure out what the problem was. And after a while, I remember, in the past, I used to take, for example, let's say a business card or something like that, one of my business card, or 2-3 business card, and I thought at the beginning, there is some space here under the iPhone. So what I would do is I would stick a card or whatever, 2-3 business cards or something which is probably thick altogether, probably like a millimeter or something like that, and stick the iPhone in there. Well, you get the idea. Stick the iPhone in there, and you don't want to do that. Never ever do that. It was a mistake for me, and it cost me actually. It's the reason why this thing is because when I got the new one, then I was sticking this guy inside it. I won't do it because it's very hard with one hand. I realized that it's fitting way better. Actually, I can put it so you can see how it really looks on a new one. So let me do that, which is very hard with one hand. Yeah, all right, let's go. And it's in it. So it's actually very hard with one hand because I can feel the difference. There's a big difference. This guy is really staying inside. And if I stick it, now it's gonna stick every time over there, and it's not gonna move because it's very, very tight. So the fact that I had put a card in here, it's leather, right? So it adapts and it's moving. So it moved and it basically ruined my BookBook. So don't do that. So to reiterate, I love this product. I totally love. If I would have to give a point, 1 out of 10, I would probably give, I would say 8, probably 8, because I'm very tough. I was even thinking about putting 7, but I would be very mean. So it's almost 9, and yeah, it's part of my life, just like the iPhone is part of my life now, and I just couldn't live without it anymore. So when you have a cold, the thing you do is you just at the beginning it's a bit hard because it's a new product, but after a while, if you look at my one, it's very, very flexible. When you get a cold, you just get a cold like that, and you just call and you just speak, blah blah blah, and then you fold it and put it in your pocket. So it's a lovely product. I really love it. This company does a bunch of other products. And among other things, I have this other guy here with me. This is my daughter, but this is my iPad. So the problem with the iPad is, where do you want to put it? I have this keyboard, this iPad keyboard, but it's always in vertical, and probably a lot of time you want to have your iPad in horizontal. So this guy here, it's called the compass, and what it is, it's just a compass, but for what? So it comes, I already took it out, but otherwise it was really in this piece here, really neatly that in here. And by the way, if you bear with me a moment, I will show you what's inside here, inside this pocket. It's actually very neat. If you look in it, the way they did it, it's well, this is a typical thing. But the first thing you will see is, bear with me a moment. So you get a thank you paper in it, and this is just the notice. Actually, it explains you a few things. Actually, there's not so much to explain, but most importantly, there is something else also in the package, which is very interesting, which isn't wanting to get out, which is this guy here. What's this guy? It's simply a very nice piece of something to put it in. I don't get the English word right now. So with the 12, so you can put basically the thing in. So what's the thing in itself? First of all, it comes with a lot of very nice, nicely protected stickers. So first thing you take it out, obviously, and then you basically have. Let's take this guy out as well. Well, it's very hard, so you get the idea. You basically get a compass, which is very hard to use with one hand. It's not supposed to be used with one hand. and so you put your basically really like a compass. You put it like that. But the good thing is, right now you couldn't really use it to put the iPad, because where do you want to put it? It's very hard. It's not gonna stay. Whatever. So the thing you do is you just flip those guys here. Up. Tack. 1. Tack. 2. So it's all flipped, and then here it's very hard to see, but it's all kind of rubber. And then you put the iPad this way. Or you put the iPad this way. But a very important thing to note is that this compass is, first of all, it's very convenient if you want to watch a video or something like that. My daughters a lot of time watch a video, and if you want to watch a video this way on your laps, it's very inconvenient for your neck, actually. So yeah, you can put the cable in here, and yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much it. It's those two products from the back. It's also very nice. Those two products from the guys at 12 Salt. It's the compass and the BookBook for iPhone, which is really my actually I just love this product.